I'd like to show you how to finish off the rye-lice cake. So I've got scrolls on here, S&C scrolls, I've got ropes around the border, I've got a number 2 piped, and I'm going to overpipe it with a number 1. So it's number 1, and I've chosen a colour pink. You see I've only got a small amount in my bag. Just overpiping it nice and neatly with the pink. So number 1 tube, you do need to pipe a little bit slower with this, and you know, I can move it around if it's in the wrong place, but can you see how I'm lifting the tube as I'm doing it? So I'm anchoring, lifting, and all the way around. So I've piped on my cake now. I've piped my lettering in a tune of 1, and I've overpiped my scrolls and my line work around the bottom. And I'm going to put the flowers on. So I've got a selection of flowers. Do pipe roses, sweet peas, little blossoms and sunflowers. So I can choose which one I want to do. And I'm going to attach them with white rye icing. The reason why it's white is because I don't want it to show on the cake. If my cake was blue, then I'd stick them down with blue rye icing. What you might want to do first is decide where the flowers are going to go, and just arrange them in the position. Choosing the best flowers is what I suggest. I've peeled them off the film already, and then lift them off. A little bit of rye icing. What I might do is just tilt the turntable so you can see it's a little bit clearer. Piping the rye icing and placing them on. And you can see that I'm putting a spray of flowers in the centre. I'm putting the bigger flowers, and going out to the edges I'm going to put the smaller flowers. So I need to put some leaves with them. I've got some green rye icing made up, spruce green. I've got number 1 tube in that green, and I need to pipe some leaves. And you can buy tubes for this, but I'm going to use just a piping bag, and I'm making the piping bag so it's really pointed in the end. And I'm going to fill that up, do that nice sharp point with rye icing. Flatten out the tip, and with a pair of scissors, I'm cutting one side, turning it over and cutting the other side. So I know you won't be able to see that, but I have made a drawing. So this is a piping bag, the black line is the piping bag, the dotted line is where I would make the cut. So I've cut that side, and you just need to practice to see if it's cut evenly. Yes, that's okay. So I've cut that evenly. If I find that the leaf's a little bit lopsided, I just take the scissors to the bag and cut it a little bit more. So to pipe a leaf, you squeeze, still squeezing as you pull it up. So when you pipe your flowers your leaves around your flowers. You just want to pipe them between the leaves and between the flowers, so nice and quick way. And of course the rhyolite leaves goes with the rhyolite flowers. Now what I could do, if I wanted to, is attach some flowers somewhere else on the cake. So what I might want to do is attach a single flower on the side. So I'm going to put it either in the middle of my scrolls, where the scrolls join, or in the centre. And I've put one on each section. And a little leaf on each side. It's quite a nice decoration. Or I could put a flower here with the leaves at each side. The only other thing I want to show you is, because I'm using sweet peas, I've got a number 1 in the green. And sweet peas have tendricles, and I can make them a little bit more realistic by doing loops, curvy lines, which should add to the decoration. Okay. I've got a selection of other sprays. So this one is roughly the same shape, which is a teardrop. This one is crescent, and you can see that I've put a spray at the top and the bottom of the writing. Sunflowers, sweet peas and blossoms. And this one is piped, so it's a posy, and I've piped a few stems on it, so it looks like a bunch of flowers. Okay.